Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that trips up almost everyone, making real, lasting change in your life. We all have these big, amazing goals, right? We want to get straight A's, master a new language, get incredibly fit, or build a successful business from scratch. And we usually think the first step is to find this huge wave of motivation, this unstoppable force that will carry us all the way to the finish line. We wait for that perfect Monday, that New Year's resolution feeling, that sudden burst of inspiration. But what if I told you that's completely backward? What if motivation isn't the cause of action but the result of it? The truth is, big, meaningful change doesn't start with a lightning bolt of motivation. It starts with actions. Specifically, it starts with habits so ridiculously small, so tiny, that they feel almost pointless. Think about it this way. What's one of the most consistent habits you have? For most of us, it's brushing our teeth. You do want to wake up in the morning and have an internal debate about whether you feel motivated enough to brush your teeth. You don't weigh the pros and cons or search for an inspiring video to get you started. You just do it. It's automatic. It's a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's a habit baked into your identity. That's the exact power, that same level of automaticity that you want to build for the things that truly matter to you, whether it's studying, training, meditating, or practicing any form of self-discipline. So how do we get there? The first and most crucial rule is to shrink the task. Forget about studying for 3 hours straight. Forget about running 5 miles on your first day. That's a recipe for overwhelm and failure. Instead, aim for something so easy you can't say no. 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes of studying beats 0 minutes every single time. Reading 1 page of a book is infinitely better than reading 0 pages. Doing 1 push-up is a victory. The goal isn't to transform your life in 1 day. The goal is to simply show up. We often get trapped by this all-or-nothing mindset. Think if we can't do it perfectly, or for a long time, it's not worth doing at all. That's a lie. The simple act of starting, even for a moment, sends a powerful signal to your brain that this is important. The second principle is to attach your new tiny habit to an existing one. This is a technique called habit stacking, and it is incredibly effective. Our brains love patterns and routines. You already have a day full of established habits: waking up, making coffee, eating dinner, getting ready for bed. Use these as anchors. Instead of just saying, "I'll study for 5 minutes today," make it specific. Right after I finish dinner, I will open my textbook and study for 5 minutes, or immediately after I walk in the door from school. I will spend 5 minutes revising my notes. By linking the new, fragile habit to an old, strong one, you're essentially borrowing the momentum from your existing routine. The old habit becomes the trigger for the new one, making it far more likely to stick. It removes the need to remember or decide when to do it. It just becomes the next logical step in your day. Third, and this is a game changer, you need to track the streak, not the immediate result. When you're just starting, the results will be invisible. You won't feel smarter after 5 minutes of studying. You won't look fitter after 1 push-up. This is where most people give up. They don't see the payoff, so they assume it's not working. But you're not playing for today's results. You're playing for your future identity. Get a calendar and put a big X on every day you complete your tiny habit. Your only job is to not break the chain. Don't focus on how well you did it or how much you accomplished. Just focus on showing up. Each X is a vote for the person you want to become. 1 X is a small statement. A chain of them becomes evidence. You're not just someone who is trying to study. You are becoming a student. You're not just trying to work out. You're becoming an athlete. Consistency builds your identity long before the results ever show up. And once that identity takes root, doing the habit feels natural because it's simply who you are. Let's be honest. Big goals can feel terrifying. They loom over us, massive and intimidating. The sheer size of them can paralyze us into doing nothing at all. We see the huge gap between where we are now and where we want to be, and it feels impossible to cross. But small habits, they feel manageable. They feel doable. They fly under the radar of our brain's resistance to change. You don't need courage to read 1 page. You don't need a surge of willpower to meditate for 1 minute. You just need to start. So here's the takeaway. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. It's a fickle friend that comes and goes. Instead, build a system that doesn't rely on it. The future you that you dream about isn't built on grand promises or one-time heroic efforts. Future you is built by what you repeat day after day. It's the sum of your tiny, consistent, almost boring habits. So what's one laughably small action you can take today? What's the 2-minute version of the habit you want to build? Start there. Start tiny. Because those tiny ripples of action are what create the massive waves of change over time. You've got this. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more content on building a better life.